The coins alert is where everything in this video comes from. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my station to get more XRP news and news about cryptocurrencies in general. Look at this now. As the SEC appeal weighs on price, XRP users are losing more and more. Before we go any further, there is a new crypto airdrop going on Telegram right now. It will soon be over. Make sure that you take part in this airdrop. Just below the movie there is a link. Do not miss this now. Let's watch our movie again. The amount of XRP that can be sold for a profit has dropped to its lowest level since July. This is because of ongoing pressure from regulatory confusion and technical selling. And this is because the digital asset is being tested by Ripple Labs, which made the token, which is selling at 50 cents right now. There has been a drop of 6 since October 2nd. Market data from the analytics firm Sentiment shows that the percentage of XRP supply that is held in profit has dropped from 90.4 at the beginning of October to 70 since the Securities and Exchange Commission filed an appeal of a federal court ruling that was favorable to the cryptocurrency company. The last time this number got back to this level was on July 12th. When there is a sharp drop in successful supply, there is often more pressure to sell. A senior crypto derivatives analyst at a big digital asset company said that holders who are already losing money tend to be less willing to take more losses. The scientific signs show that the pressure is rising. After the important support level at 52 cents was broken, the relative strength index dropped to 38, which shows that people are still selling. It's more likely that there will be more falls. A court decision that selling XRP automatically to regular people did not break any securities laws is being fought by the Securities and Exchange Commission in an appeal they sent on October 10th. Due to Ripple's announcement of plans for a cross-appeal, the legal uncertainty has grown. Price movement is still dominated by the regulatory overhang. The results of the Fibonacci retracement study were seen by a cryptocurrency market strategist working at a large trading desk. At 46 cents, the next level of support can be found. The people who run the markets are saying that if things don't stay the same, prices could fall below 38 cents, which would be the same as the July 5th low. In this case, the falling prices would be very different from the recent highs. As shown by trade volumes, there is still a lot of selling pressure in key markets, though some people in the market think that there is a chance of a technical bounce happening if the token can get back to 52 cents. Because of the cut, bigger problems are brought to light that digital assets that are regulated must deal with. People have been paying close attention to the XRP case because it could set a standard for how securities regulators should treat cryptocurrency tokens. The data from the order book shows that there is a lot of pressure around 60 cents if buyers come back to the market. Economic experts, on the other hand, say that clear rules may be needed for prices to keep going up. There is no doubt that how this is resolved will have a big effect on how digital assets are regulated in the US, and it may also have an effect on how things are done around the world. Investors and people who work in the business will both be keeping a close eye on the legal process to see if anything happens that. Commissions have confirmed that there will be a meeting of commissioners to talk about the settlement and resolution of an enforcement case that has not been made public. This is related to Ripple. Photos that have been going around on X make it look like the meeting will be about the Ripple case. But these kinds of meetings happen all the time, and neither side has said for sure if they are in talks to settle the dispute. Recently, though, CEO Garlinghouse has said some things that make it sound like a deal might be almost done. He said there was one last thing that needed to be taken care of, but he was optimistic that the problem would be solved soon. However, he wouldn't say if payment talks were taking place. He did say that he thinks the problem will be solved soon. The CEO of Ripple says that the SEC lawsuit might have an answer. According to Garlinghouse, Ripple has spent more than $150 million on lawyers during its 3-year battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission. He said in a recent interview that such costs are not possible for every. He talked about how important the case was for the cryptocurrency industry as a whole and reaffirmed Ripple's commitment to working toward regulatory certainty. He did say, though, that there is a movement in the legislature across the party spectrum. It was also made clear by Garlinghouse that Bitcoin should not be a partisan problem in the US. The CEO of Ripple said that the way the US government is currently regulating cryptocurrencies was frustrating and raised valid points. He also said that the SEC was wrong to keep taking legal action against the company. The Securities and Exchange Commission is always adding more lawyers to its team so it can file more lawsuits. He said that Gary Gensler, the head of the SEC, seems to be against cryptocurrencies, assuming that most people who work in the Bitcoin industry are ready to follow rules that are both clear and fair. According to Garlinghouse, there should be rules that aren't just enforced. Recently, the price of Ripple's XRP coin went up a lot because people thought there might be a deal. The gains didn't last long, though, because news came out that Ripple and the government would not be meeting privately as planned. The price was thought to be about 6 cents at the time this was written on July 22nd. People have said that Ripple's monthly XRP sales keep prices the same, and every month a community poll shows that people are unhappy with the company. Ripple takes out of storage a total of $1 billion worth of XRP, its own cryptocurrency. 80% of the XRP, or 800 million, is put back into escrow, and the other 20%, or 200 million XRP, is used to keep the business running. Some members of the community have said they don't like the practice of rare sales, saying that I think it makes the price of XRP drops. A recent poll by the Good Morning Crypto podcast showed that about 68% of the 2,000 people who answered are unhappy with Ripple's plan. These people say that the sales keep the price from going up, which shows that they agree with this point of view. There is a problem with the SolarWinds case. The Securities and Exchange Commission recently had a big setback in court, which got the attention of people who are interested in the cryptocurrency market, especially since the XRP lawsuit is still going on. This setback happened because a federal judge didn't care about the SEC's efforts to regulate business cybersecurity procedures in its case against SolarWinds. People who are against the Securities and Exchange Commission have said they agree with the decision, which shows how it will affect more people. One of the loud critics is James Murphy, who goes by the name Metal Man on the social network X. He has said a lot of bad things about Gary Gensler, who is in charge of the Securities and Exchange Commission. The Securities and Exchange Commission, the information you've been given is not meant to be taken as trade advice. Any purchases made based on the information on this page are not the responsibility of the people who made them. Before making any investment decisions, you should definitely do your own study and talk to a professional who knows what they're talking about.